Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to the Thai Expat Daily Show. I'm your host, Kira Mack, as always, and delighted you've been able to tune in with us yet again for another show. Now, before we do get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that YouTube will let you know when the next podcast or show is uploaded onto the platform. Now, if you want to support the show, the best way to do so is to hit that join button down below and become a channel member. And keep an eye out for our interview section, which will be coming up in the next couple of weeks. We have a host of very interesting people that we'll be bringing to you. But now that's all done and dusted, let's jump into those top stories trending here in Thailand today. Thailand is set to experience extreme rainfall from August to October as La Niña conditions are expected to follow the conclusion of the El Niño phenomenon in May, according to Samui Tanjan, director of the Central Weather Forecast Division of the Meteorological Department. Currently, Thailand is in a neutral phase, spanning June and July, between the end of El Niño and the onset of La Niña in August. During this period, weather patterns are highly variable, featuring light rain on some days, heavy rain on others, and occasional dry spells despite the official rainy season. A mild La Niña is anticipated to begin at the end of July, intensifying thereafter and bringing more frequent and severe rainfall, he noted. He defined extreme rainfall as exceeding 100 millimeters in 24 hours, noting that heavy rain in Thailand typically measures between 90 and 100 millimeters in a 24-hour period. However, this year, he forecasts that some areas in the northern, northeastern, central, and eastern regions may experience rainfall as high as 150 millimeters in 24 hours, classified as extreme rain. During the transition from El Niño to La Niña, more storms are expected, many of which will diminish in strength before reaching Thailand, but will still bring increased rainfall. He also mentioned that while the overall number of rainy days may decrease this year, the occurrence of days with heavy rain is likely to rise. An Australian man is suing his Thai ex-wife, alleging she had an affair with a Danish man and swindled his money. The Thai woman claims she is being treated unfairly by the Thai police, who she says have sided with her ex-husband. The accused, 48-year-old Paralee Semkaklor, sought help from the superintendent of the Pattaya police station. She alleged that two police officers had threatened her and demanded she pay 400,000 baht to her Australian ex-husband, Stephen Graham Goodies. On May 30th, two officers informed Paralee that she was charged with swindling money from her ex-husband. They demanded she pay 100,000 baht to settle the case. Fearing imprisonment, she borrowed 50,000 baht after the officers refused a smaller amount and pawned her gold jewellery. The officers escorted her to the police station, handed the money to Goodies, and photographed the transaction, informing her she still owed 350,000 baht. Despite paying, Paralee said the harassment continued, with Goodies insulting her on social media and strangers loitering near her home. She moved from Pattaya to Nakhon Nayok for safety. Consulting a lawyer, she learned the police could not extort money from her for her ex-husband. However, her complaint to the police was ignored. Now, Paralee admitted Goodies covered her expenses during their relationship from 2021 until April this year, but insisted she never forced him to pay and ended the relationship due to his infidelity. Now, Goodies claimed Paralee was married to a Danish man before they met and believed she was with him for financial gain. He denied knowledge of the police operation or how they obtained the 50,000 baht. The Revenue Department is preparing to amend the law to collect taxes from individuals who earn income abroad, even if that income is not brought into Thailand. The Director General of the department stated that the current tax law requires individuals who reside in Thailand for more than 180 days per year to pay taxes on income earned abroad if it is brought into the country. Such income is then subject to personal income tax payments to the department. However, the Revenue Department is now amending the law to adopt the principle of worldwide income, meaning taxation will be based on the residency of the individual in Thailand, regardless of whether the income is from domestic or foreign sources. She mentioned that the department aims to expand the tax base by requiring platforms with an income of 1 billion baht or more to report their sources of income. This information will be used to verify their tax compliance. Now, previously, the department revised the criteria for tax residency, mandating that individuals who reside in Thailand for at least 180 days per year and have foreign income must pay personal income tax if that income is brought into the country within the year it was earned. However, effective from 2024, this rule has been further revised to require tax payments on foreign income regardless of when it was brought into the country. An Australian fugitive with ties to a foreign criminal network has been apprehended in a luxury villa in Pattaya. On June 5th, immigration police announced the arrest of Mr. Gray, a 52-year-old Australian national. His permission to stay in Thailand had been revoked due to his involvement with a foreign criminal network in Phuket province, which was causing disturbances to the local community. Gray also has an outstanding arrest warrant in Australia and a criminal record, having previously served a prison sentence in Australia for drug-related offences and other crimes. He is wanted for drug trafficking and possession of drugs. Immigration officers conducted a search of a house in Pattaya where Gray was hiding. They then took him to Subdivision 3 of the Immigration Bureau to begin the deportation process. This case originated from the arrest of a British man by Shillong Police Station in Phuket for carrying a gun in a pub. Further investigation revealed a connection to Mr. Gray. His activities were subsequently reported to the Foreign Affairs Division of the Royal Thai Police and Immigration Division 6, prompting action under the Immigration Act of 1979. After reviewing the case, Immigration Division 6 determined that Gray posed a credible threat to society, public peace, and the security of the kingdom. Consequently, his permission to stay in Thailand was revoked. Aware of the impending action, Gray fled Phuket. However, authorities tracked him down to a luxury villa in Pattaya. He was then notified of his revoked stay permit, taken into custody, and sent to Subdivision 3 of the Immigration Bureau for deportation. He has been blacklisted from re-entering Thailand in the future. The Cabinet has decided to retroactively launch tourism promotional campaigns from May 1st to November 30th to boost tourism in 55 secondary tourist provinces and select districts in 15 main tourist provinces. These campaigns will offer tax incentives to companies organising training courses and seminars in these areas. Individuals travelling to these provinces will also benefit from tax incentives on actual spending up to 15,000 baht. Now, the deputy government spokesperson announced that companies participating in the campaign can deduct expenses at twice the actual amount spent from their taxable incomes for holding seminars and training courses in any of the 55 secondary tourist provinces. For events in some districts of the main tourist province, they can deduct expenses at 1.5 times the actual amount. She emphasized that all expenses must be supported by receipts. Additionally, individuals can use receipts for lodgings in hotels or homestays and spending on tour agency services to deduct these expenses from their taxable incomes. The tourism promotions program is expected to cost the government 1.2 billion baht in lost revenue from corporate tax and 581 million baht in lost revenue from personal income tax. So as we conclude today's episode, I want to invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. The show isn't just about delivering news, it's about fostering a conversation. Your insights and perspective matter to me. So keep the dialogue alive, like this video, subscribe to our channel and share it with others. Your support means the world to us. I'm Kira Mack. You've been tuning in to the Thai Expat Daily Show. Until next time, take care and stay engaged.